Good day, everyone. This course is you are welcome to this class. This is biology in integrated science. The course biology in integrated science is actually going to look at, in this course, we're actually going to look at the biology concepts that you are likely going to meet to in integrated science, that is in the course of teaching integrated science. So in this course we have some topics, just few topics that are on biology that are present in integrated science that we are going to look at. This has been divided into 4 themes. We have the first one, which is organism and environment. Under that, we're going to look at personal health, look at the diseases, energy and materials. We're going to look at balanced environment, the effects of human activities on the environment. We're going to look at erosion, deforestation, and desertification. Then the second one is organism and life. Under organism and life, we are going to look at the different ways of classifying organisms, and we're going to look at the different habitats in which organisms live. Then we're going to look at the third one, that is the third division. Don't forget that I said that it has been divided into four sections, and actually these 4 sections are based on the themes into which integrated science are divided into at the junior secondary school level. So we have the third one, which is the workings of organisms. The workings of organisms. Under that, we're going to look at how the bodies of organisms work. That is, we're going to look at systems in the body that make an organism to be alive, to work. We're going to look at systems like the skeletal system, the respiratory system, the circulatory system, digestive system, excretory system, sense organs. So then the fourth division that we're going to look at continuity of life. That is, what are those processes, those things that are involved that makes life to continue. We're going to look under that. We're going to look at reproductive system, reproductive health, and we're going to look at reproduction. That is the development of or the developmental changes in living organisms. Then we're going to look at the last but not the least, genetics. So now we're going to start by looking at personal health. When we talk about personal health, what does this mean? Personal health, to some people, they used to think that it means when somebody is not sick or when somebody didn't have illness. No, personal health actually means the general well-being of an individual. That is, somebody, or the level or how well an individual is physically, mentally, emotionally, socially. So it does not only mean the absence of a illness. So let's look at it. How can somebody maintain good health? How can one be in good health? Or how can an individual have a good health? The first one we're going to look at is personal hygiene. Personal hygiene, this is very, very important. And under personal hygiene, we have few subtopics that we're going to look at that could help somebody to maintain a personal hygiene in order to get good health to him or herself. The first one is maintenance of dental hygiene. When we talk about dental hygiene, that's talking about our mouth, talking about our teeth. So it is the most important way, or the best way to maintain dental hygiene, is to ensure that you brush your teeth regularly, especially twice in a day. First thing in the morning, then last thing at night. And most of the time when you brush with a good toothpaste, and you make sure that you brush very well. Then it is also important to see dentist. That is, you see dentist so that dentist can visit dentist so that dentist can see if you have any damage in your teeth. That is, if there's a hole or you have damaged gum. Then another one is another way to maintain personal hygiene is taking better showers. When we say taking better shower, that is, you make sure you take your shower regularly. That helps to remove oils and dirt that are in the body. When oils and dirt are removed from the body, it opens up the pores, that is the sweat pores. So to remove the dirt the dirt and oils on the body, you need soap, water, and to scrub. Soap, water, and good sponge to scrub. But when you take shower, the shower should not be too regular. It should not be too much in the body, because when it becomes too much, especially when you take it or when it is too long, it may cause the pores to become clogged. That is, the pores, that is the sweat pores, may become clogged. Then it is also important to maintain personal hygiene. It is also important to clean your hair, wash your hair regularly to prevent the growth of parasites, or to become infected. You wash with shampoo, but it's not good to wash with shampoo every day, because this can remove can makes the hair to be dry, except if you have a oily hair. Then it is good when you wash like that. The next one is cleanliness of hands and nails. Nails are part of our fingers, so it is important when you to wash our hands and nails very well. You go out, you are just coming in, the first thing that is expected is to make sure that you wash your hands. You wash your hands. It is very important, because our hands touch different things, different templates, and this makes it possible for them to to carry different microorganisms that may later cause diseases and ailments. Another one is cleanliness of clothes. It is important to clean clothes. Our clothes, when they are dirty, you pack them somewhere, and when you have enough time, that is enough time to wash them one after the other. So you have to wash them very well with soap. You wash them very well with soap, rinse, and spread in the sun. When we spread our clothes in the sun rays will help to kill some diseases. So some organisms, germs, and parasites, they will be destroyed. Then the next one is what we refer to as domestic hygiene. Domestic hygiene is very important in maintaining personal hygiene. Domestic hygiene means that you keep your house clean. You wash your plates. You prevent remnant foods when you want to from staying, from exposing them, staying overnight or whatever, because they attract flies. They are remnant foods that you have left behind, like what you call leftover foods. They attract flies, they attract insects, different types of insects. And when you want to cook, the place where you want to cook, you have to wash very well. You wash those places very well and very clean. It is very important. You don't keep remnant foods, that is foods that are remaining, you don't keep them overnight. You ensure that your kitchen is neat. Most of the times, we have rodents almost everywhere, and most of the time people don't understand that it is the remnant foods that they have around that attract rats from different places. So it is very important. So when you have good hygiene, it's very, very good. It's good for body image. You have that image, you have that confidence, that self-esteem, that that you have a good hygiene. Then another thing is for social reasons. For social reason or reasons, when you have good hygiene, your body, when you have good hygiene, your body will be clean. And when your body is clean, it will be, you'll be able to present yourself very well and be more assured of projecting your body image and your personality. Then the next one is health reasons. We need to clean our body. We need to maintain personal hygiene to keep ourselves healthy. When your body is not clean, when you don't have good hygiene, there's tendency to invite some other things to yourself. There's tendency to invite microorganisms that may cause diseases to yourself. Then another one is psychological issue. It is also important for us to have good health through personal hygiene. When the hygiene is good, someone presents him or herself clean and tidy, it makes somebody to feel so confident, like I said the other time, and makes somebody to to feel good that yes, I have good health, and good personal hygiene. Now, the next one we're going to look at under, how we can maintain good health is clean water and air. It's very important for you to ensure that you drink clean water. Drink clean water and make sure that we breathe in good air in. Clean water, when you drink clean water, in the olden days, the government used to supply water. I don't think that is available nowadays, but you can always get clean water. Most of the water packages that are packaged in bottles, that are packaged in sachet water, they are, those ones that we normally call pure water. No, they are sachet water. Most of them are clean. So make sure that you clean those waters. You take these clean waters in suburbs, that is in villages where they don't have access, or maybe they could not afford packaged waters. What they do, or what they can do, they can get the water that they have there, they can filter to make them hygienic, or boil to make them hygienic. Another way we can maintain good health is through exercise. Exercise is good. It's good that you exercise the parts of your body. One thing you do when you carry out exercise is that you ensure mobility of the parts of the body. If the parts of the body, if they are not mobile, it could make the body to be stiff. It could make the body to be stiff, and that can lead to something else. So it is important for you to have it is important for you to actually have this particular thing, and it is to have this exercise is very, very important. Then the next one we have is sleep and relaxation. It's always important to sleep and relax. When you sleep, the brain will be calmed down. The cells of the brain, the cells of the body will recover, and they will build up energy. And that is why most times when you wake up, with when you sleep and you wake up with vitality. That is, you wake up with strength. Most times when you wake up and you discover that you don't have the strength, there's something wrong with the cells of the body. So this is important. Then, to maintain good health, it is important to avoid hazardous substances. Keep yourself away from hazardous substances. When we talk about hazardous substances, we're talking about things like tobacco, alcohol, narcotic drugs. That is, all these things, they are dangerous to the health. Alcohol, in most cases, they affect the cells of the brain. Tobacco affects the cells of the brain, the lungs. All these ones, they are very, very dangerous. So when you stay off all these substances, you are keeping yourself alive. Then the next one is prevention of accidents. When we talk about accidents, we're talking about things that could happen. Could be domestic, or it could be maybe automobile. Now, all possible precautions should be taken to prevent accidents, whether domestic or maybe automobile. When we talk about domestic, make sure that, for example, the floor is always clean. If you have tiles, for example, you make sure that it's clean of water, that is, it is not slippery. Then you preventing of diseases. Let's try as much as possible to prevent diseases. Yes, you try to keep yourself, or keep individuals should try as much as possible to prevent themselves from having diseases. It is very, very important, because these diseases can make somebody to become unhealthy. And the most important part of this maintenance of health is to have proper education. People need to know, people need to be educated. Some individuals are doing certain things that they never know that is even dangerous to their health. So proper education is one of those ways that one can engage to prevent or to maintain good health. Thank you.